Billy, we face Louth in the All-Ireland semi-final next Sunday. How are you feeling about the game?
We're confident, Leona. Like, training has gone well. You know, our preparation has gone really good. The one worry we have is probably the lack of competitive games. We've only had one championship game this year. That was the 13th of July against Louth. We were successful that day, but obviously they'll have learned a lot about us as we have about them. We haven't played a competitive game since April other than that, and that's my only worry. But you know, it's the same for Louth, and we're confident that, you know, we've been working really, really well, and preparation has gone well, so we're looking forward to the game.
How are the girls in the camp feeling at the moment?
Yeah, there was a great buzz last night with our last training session last night, and the buzz was really, really good now. And you know, coming into a game like that, you'd wonder, you know, are they going to get nervous, or are they going to be worried about the build up to the game? But last night we were really, really happy with them. You know, trained hard, trained well, but then a good laugh and a joke afterwards. So you know, they're confident, and they should be, because they've worked hard. And you know, I think if we turn up on the day, we have a great chance.
How are you feeling about the game?
We're feeling good now. We are confident. The hard work is done. We definitely believe we can do it, and we just look forward to the game.
Yeah, you haven't had many championship games this year. Do you think that that's actually good or bad, or what would you prefer?
It does have its positive and its negatives. Of course, we would have liked more games, but we have stuck together over the summer. We've had a lot of practice matches, so it didn't affect us as much. The practice matches we were getting were very good against Ballymacarbery and the likes, so it didn't affect us too much, and hopefully now we can just win out on Sunday.
Yeah. It's a mixture between some of the older girls and then, you know, a kind of a rebuild in Wexford, which has been needed for the last number of years. Like, how are the new girls settling in?
Yeah, you know, some of these girls, they might be young, Leona, but they've experience at All-Ireland level, you know. Before in 2010 that we played in 3 All-Ireland finals, and a lot of those girls are have played it, you know, that they're involved in the under-14s, the under-16s and the minor that year, involved in the panel. And they've actually more experience at that level than some of the older girls, to be fair. But, you know, we needed a good blend of youth and experience, and we have that, we think, you know.
Yeah, there definitely is more competition for places this year. There's very little between any player. It just comes down to the shout on the day. I definitely think it's better that way, because it makes people work that bit harder and pushes everyone that bit better in training.
Yeah. Fiona Bennett is out for Sunday. Billy, just talk to me about the impact of that.
Yeah, Fiona Bennett, you know, she's been a real star this year. She's 20 years of age. It's her first year with the adult team. She's averaged at least a goal a game. The last day in the Leinster final against Louth, she scored 3-1. She's been really, really unfortunate. She picked up an injury in the league match just a couple of weeks ago. You know, she's had her scan now, and she meets her consultant tomorrow, so we'll know the extent of the injury, but she's definitely out for Sunday. But you know, we've built a strong squad. We're confident that you know, we have somebody in the squad that can replace her, although she will be a huge loss to us. You know, we're happy that some of the girls that'll come into the team will do a job.
Yeah, is there many changes from the Leinster final team against Louth?
There's 3 changes from the Leinster final team. Obviously Fiona's been replaced, and she's been replaced by Ellen O'Brien, who was unlucky not to start that day. She had an injury carrying into the game. So you know, Ellen was Player of the Year in Wexford last year, and she was also nominated for nationally for the Young Player of the Year. So she'll come in as a straight swap then for Fiona at full forward. The goalkeeper, we've 2 excellent goalkeepers. We have a young girl who played in Leinster final, Aoife McAuliffe, who's been very, very unlucky. But we've had Mary Rose Kelly back into the squad, you know, and her experience will count a lot on the day. And there's fractions between everybody, and you know, it's a tough decision to leave somebody out, but you know, we've gone with experience, and Mary Rose will pick up in the goal. And the other replacement then is at cornerback, where Linda Casey comes in at cornerback. Linda's been playing and won a county senior title in Dublin this year, you know. She's really, really playing well at the minute, and she just shaded it from Niamh Clough-Rochford, who just misses out.
So Clara, Mary Rose is back between the posts for Sunday's game. You know, talk to me about what she'll bring to the game for you.
Well, there's no doubt that she's definitely a big asset to have back in our team. She is a great leader, and everyone on our panel looks up to her. She's been there now for a number of years, and everyone knows how important she is to ladies football in the county, and definitely delighted to have her back.
Yeah, just looking at the other side of the draw, there's 4 teams in the championship this year, and New York are taking on Derry. Have you any thoughts on that game?
Well, we've played Derry a couple of times in the last couple of years, and you know, we don't know a whole lot about New York, but what we have to concentrate is getting over Louth on Sunday, and we can worry about the opposition after that. We'll have our homework done if we're lucky enough to get through on Sunday. But you know, our primary target is to get over the semi-final. You know, there's no point in talking about final or opposition until we get through Sunday.
Clara, you were involved with the Lenovo Skills Hub earlier this year in the summer. Talk to me about what that entailed and what you were involved in.
Yeah, the Lenovo Skills Hub, myself and Shane Roach took it on this year down in Banno Ballymitty. It involved girls and boys coming from all over the county, and they learned a few skills for myself and Shane, and hopefully gathered a bit of our knowledge. It definitely was a success. It was more popular this year among the boys rather than the girls, but hopefully in years to come we can make it more popular against the girls too.
Just looking at the game from a personal point of view, yourself on Sunday, how will you prepare to head out into the semi-final?
For myself, well, definitely just look forward to the game. I know myself I will have nerves on Sunday morning, but I definitely believe in every single player in that panel and in the team that's going out. We have bet Louth before, so I know it's in us, and hopefully now we can just cross the line.
Yeah, and just again, Billy, just to confirm where the match is and time on.
Yeah, the two games, it's a double header in Ashbourne, County Meath. Louth and ourselves kick off at 3:45, preceded by New York and Derry at 2 o'clock. You know, we'll watch the first game, and you know, we're well prepared for our own game, and whatever happens in the first game, you know, our target, as I say, is to get through our semi-final.
Yeah, well, best of luck, and I hope we get to catch up then on the build-up to an All-Ireland.
Yeah, that'd be great, Leona, thanks.